Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to analyse my team from round 4. So checking out what I scored. I'm going to start with my rank. So last week I was ranked 6,500. So I've actually been able to drop 2,000 ranks this week, which is great. I was actually planning on trying to hold my rank with Cleary and Stags out for that round. So happened to do really, really well. So we're going to be jumping in to my round 4 team. It looks like a few teams didn't have Best, and a few didn't have Harry Grant. I'm seeing a few teams without Payne Haas, which is interesting. So was able to make 951 with a nice round 4 rank of 4979, and we're gonna go through that now. So Coruscant actually got a little bit of a rest on the weekend, a little bit early as they were winning pretty comfortably against the Warriors there. So his first bit of a lull week with them having a lot of the ball. He didn't make as many tackles as usual. You can see the round before he got 69 tackles, so there's a reduction in 30 points right there just in his tackles. So nothing to be worried about with Coruscant on that one. Obviously, we've got Burton on the bench there this week, so we'll see how that plays out. There's a chance that Luai's actually injured and Burton's just going to come on and start, so I wouldn't be worried about Coruscant. I see a lot of people trading him out, but I think that's a very silly move with him being, cut price keeper, averaging 68 even with the 46. So anyway, in terms of the rest of the team, we've got Twal there just doing his thing, playing close to 80 minutes and doing really well there. So averaging a clear 60 every week consistently. So he's perfect as a cut price keeper. Payne Haas doing his thing with his 85 in 63 minutes this week, which is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Anyway, moving on, Paddy Carrigan doing his thing. Happy with him there. Katoa had a bit of a lean week. If you actually look into his stats, he still played high minutes, which was great. Actually, I think he got hooked early because that's what it seemed like, because he wasn't playing a very good game. So no attacking stats this week. Most tackles he's ever made, but missed 3, only the 1 tackle break, had 3 errors as well. So a lot of the time when he got the ball and actually would have made some meters, he dropped it, which was not great. Obviously, his meters there are half what he's been normally getting, with a penalty as well. So nothing to be too worried about with Katoa. Just that he happened to get a low score this week. So for a lot of people, they might be benching him this week. There's a chance I might play Tanua Brown over him, but we'll see how it goes. So we got Isaiah Yeo, brought him in this week and he finally got a rest, but I think that was on the back of a 5-day turnaround, playing big minutes. For all the previous weeks playing 80, so might be something to come. He might be still getting around those 60 minutes. Who knows, but definitely consider the fact that they had a 5-day turnaround and he played the 90 minutes the week before, and they were winning very comfortably. So if it's a closer game, he might continue to play the big minutes, but still 56, so his PPM was really strong there. And moving on, so Drinkwater is actually a little bit of a worry at the moment. He looks like he's playing all right. He looks like he's got his hands on the ball a lot, but he's running sideways at the moment. As a Cowboys fan, they're not really going forward, which is causing him some issues, and he's trying to find someone to run onto the ball and running a lot sideways and not making many breaks or anything himself. The last 2 weeks only 1 tackle break, which the first few games it looked like he was really running onto the ball hard and going to the line, which he's run a little bit less the last few weeks at the same thing, running more sideways. So he's someone to keep an eye on over the next few weeks. If he doesn't improve from there, then he could be someone on the chopping block. There's so many good options in the halves and wing fullbacks at the moment. Just got your guns, and then you got blokes like Best, Catewell, Crichton, these kind of guys that are coming through and scoring well. Jerome Luai actually didn't play half bad on the weekend. They obviously were playing the Warriors, but he did his job in terms of fantasy. Was able to get over for a try with these little kicks through, and some big price change with 40k there. And again, we'll see what's happening with them and his injury, and if he's going to be playing a full game or not with Burton on the bench. But he's still got a little bit of money to make, which is good for our team. with the goal of obviously moving on pretty soon. Crichton, hey, looks like he's actually a really good player. He's forced his way into the centres at Panthers there. Issue this week, he's going to lose the goal kicking duty, so there's probably 6 points, as you can see there, that he's going to lose. But yeah, he's got 10, he's got 2 try assists, but minimal tackles unfortunately, and only 100 meters with a couple of errors there. So I personally don't feel like he did a lot in that game, and still managed 28. So one to be wary of, but I think he's someone that they're investing in heavily and should do well, at least in the 30s going forward. At that cheap price point, he's going to make some money. Go Cabewell doing his thing in the back row there. Played the 80, and it looks like that's going to continue happening. So really happy with Cabewell's score and a great pickup last week. Jerome Hughes was someone I was only going to give one more week. I could have traded him out last week and brought in someone really cheap, whether it be a Pakes or something like that. That's what I was thinking of. But I was like, I wasn't going to play Pakes in my starting team, like my starting 17. So I was like, I may as well just leave Hughes for one more score. He could possibly do well, like he has in the past, 40 plus, which would have been better than Willie Army's score of 3. Anyway, so just didn't work out unfortunately. But he was obviously going to be traded already this week, with McCulloch being my target for that. So I've got Staggs and Cleary to come back into the team. I can move Luai out of there for Cleary, and Crichton down into wing fullback for Hughes, and bring McCulloch onto my bench there, which would be really cool. So Brad Best, obviously, the Don Bradman, killed it, and he's already going to be a gun. Pappenhausen, not a lot happening with him at the moment. Even scored the try early, and you're like, all right, he's going to be in for a good game, and did not have one tackle break, which is so strange. And -4 in missed tackles and a couple of errors, like his usual is. He only had his meters gained, so to have 210 meters gained with no tackle breaks is, I think, a rarity for him. So again, I see a lot of people trading him out, and he's not someone I'd be looking to trade out. I know Ponga and Tedesco had amazing, Tedesco 2 weeks ago had an amazing game. Ponga's an amazing player, but Storm are going to be a good team. They're a bit clunky at the moment, but Pappenhausen's a big reason why they're going to be great, and he's going to get back to scoring 50 plus. I think it's silly to trade him out. There's a lot of guys, I'd much rather trade out Drinkwater or something like that who's not proven. Obviously, Pappenhausen's fairly new as well, but he had some ridiculous scores last year. If he can get it anywhere near that, he's going to be great. So just someone I'd be holding 100%. We've all got more pressing issues than Pappenhausen, let's say that. Harry Grant, the gun. So a lot of people are trading at Coruscant, like, I can just start with Grant. And perfect. I doubt he's going to be scoring 80 every week, though. Does look like he's going to get even more minutes with Walters out this week. If they actually keep him off the bench there. So Grant's a superstar, you got to get him in. Leilua, happy with his scores. This is exactly what I thought he'd be scoring, or probably even more than I thought he'd be scoring. I said he'd average a bit over 40, probably 45. So the last 2 weeks without any attacking stats, he's got 46 and 48, which is perfect, exactly what we're looking for. He's managed to gain 115k over the season, so doing really well. He's obviously someone that I'll upgrade eventually, but not right now. As I said, more pressing issues. He's scoring well for the team. Corey Horsburgh had a really big game for us on the weekend. Just tackled like crazy, which was awesome. He had something like 40 tackles at half time. So 58 in total, which was his highest for the year, and still made 129 meters. So was a workhorse, bruh. Worst pun I've ever done. Anyway, 60 minutes, no sign of Bateman. Perfect. Keep him going. Toby Rudolph, he was starting this week, so I decided to play him and managed to score 50 in I believe 46 minutes. Over a point a minute this time with the starting job, and it was just all in base. 35 tackles, 110 meters. Awesome job. Making a lot of money for us, up to 160k now, and he's going to keep going with that. And Tanua Brown, somehow just scoring 50 in 37 minutes twice in a row, this time without any attacking stats. So No, it doesn't show that there, but yeah, 52 in 37 minutes, 39 tackles, only 1 miss and 93 metres. Absolutely awesome. Same thing, made up 170k now, so doing a great job. And he's someone that you can actually play on your team. My only worry is if a few things don't go his way in that 37 minutes, he's getting low minutes, he might not always score amazingly. So, something to think about there. And we may as well move on and talk about what I'm thinking about for this current week. So I've already made one trade there. Moved on Hughes to McCullough, like I spoke about. The only other one I'm thinking of, so I moved things around. So Luai's dropped down the bottom. We've moved Staggs back in. We've moved Cleary back in. Crichton down to wing fullback. So it's looking fairly strong at the moment. My only thoughts here is downgrading Luai or a slight upgrade. If Burton is in the starting team from now on, he has to be in your team, even with Cleary being there as the dominating half. I think Burton just has so much upside and he has so much money to make that if he's starting, if him and Luai switch on game day, that's probably who I'll bring in. That's why I'm leaving that one trade there. And yeah, Willie Army's there, like when he comes back, if he comes back, he's there for wing fullback and centre cover at the moment, but hopefully won't need to play him. And then I've just got the little roulette game of Tanua Brown and Rudolph and Katoa. But I feel like this is the week, from here onwards, that I'll be able to springboard up a few spots on the ladder. Team's looking much better after the fuck ups in the first few rounds. So that's where we're at the moment, 4,500 in rank. Hoping to push under 4,000 this week. I think that's a fair chance of happening, and with the hopefully being able to conserve a few trades over the next few weeks, because I've been trading fairly heavy just so I can get back in the game. I'll be able to preserve a few over the next sort of month or so, hopefully, and only really making upgrades to guns, and if there's any superstar cash cows coming in, doing that. So that's my team, guys. That's where I'm at the moment. I'm really happy with how it went last week, and hopefully we're pushing forward to some more great weeks. So hope you enjoyed. Let me know what trades you're thinking in the comments. I've been enjoying all those comments and engaging with you guys there. So good luck with your teams this week, and I'll see you in the next video.